Every person seeks peace. Everyone wants a harmonious home, pleasant relations with friends and colleagues, and a calm, peaceful heart. Our sages state that peace is the ultimate blessing, the container in which all other blessings are held. Nothing is whole, nothing is perfect, unless it is accompanied by peace. That is why the Shemona Esrei, Birkat Hamazon, and Kaddish all end with a prayer for peace. Shmiras HaShalom is the means Hashem has given us with which to pursue peace with one another. When a Jew chooses to follow this path in dealing with his fellow man, he arrives at peace within his own heart. Peace and contentment grow as well. Less negativity in his outlook and less strife with others automatically imbue his heart with tranquility. As effective as Shmiras HaShalom is to bringing good into one's life, it is perhaps even more powerful as a means of bringing good to others. Every day people produce thousands of words. Each of these words has the potential to become a vehicle of chesed and an act of kindness in and of itself. When one speaks to family, friends, even strangers, in a gentle, considerate way, one's words become conductors of tremendous positive power. They can alleviate loneliness, build self-confidence, uplift and encourage, instruct and advise. When greeting an acquaintance, words can make that person feel sincerely acknowledged. When asking a child, a spouse, or a colleague to perform a task, the words and tone can make the individual feel needed and appreciated. When it becomes necessary to reproach someone, words can convey loving concern for his welfare. And when speaking to someone who is facing difficulties, words can make him feel understood and supported. To use words to actively affect good in the world is to speak lashon tov, good or positive talk. It is a form of chesed, pure and simple, like visiting the sick, feeding the hungry, and clothing the poor. Lashon tov is a means for emulating Hashem's kindness and compassion, but this is a form of chesed which is virtually limitless. One needs no extra time or money to devote to it. It is a mitzvah that can be performed in almost every conversation, every day of one's life, simply by becoming aware of the words and tone of voice one uses. By tuning in to the needs of the people to whom one speaks, a person can generate immeasurable good into the world. Our sages state that the compassion a person shows in judging and speaking of others favorably arouses Hashem's compassion towards himself. That is why the Chofetz Chaim singles out Shmiras HaShalom as the key for attaining Hashem's mercy and recommends that every Jew put special focus on this mitzvah as Rosh Hashanah approaches. It is Hashem's desire to shower his people with his limitless store of mercy. When people act compassionately by using their words for good, they allow Hashem's compassion to flow from its source into their lives. Shmiras HaShalom not only opens the gates of Shemayim to one's prayers, it manifests Hashem's protection upon his beloved nation by drawing upon them a generous measure of his limitless mercy. Every effect one expends in learning about Shmiras HaShalom, understanding this mitzvah, and living in accordance with its laws, initiates a wellspring of divine compassion and is an abundant source of merit for a life of health, happiness, and peace.